machine? I can't see a thing. I can't see a... Ah, that's better. What a beautiful day. Only a mild smattering of pink. Ugh. That's better. Ugh, I wouldn't look in there if I were you. Gavin must have left this rag out when he cleaned the photomographs. I ought to tidy it up. Me being chased by a giant man-eating tortoise. I've never been so mildly afraid in all my life. What a tedious death that would have been. Gavin, my trusty manservant, and I in the Peruvian jungle. He's a cyclops, strong as an ox, but terrible depth perception. Last year's trip to the centre of the earth. Got a lovely tan. Ha-ha! My Stanley steam lift. It makes traversing these cumbersome stairs a breeze. Seems to be a little stuck. Plastic pile of rubbish. Where's Gavin? He should be here to hand me my telegram. Gigantic diamond? Sounds legitimate. I've been telegram spammed. A message from Lord Arthwipe. Maybe he has news of an adventure.
Sir, is that you?
Have you locked yourself in again, Gavin?
Good morning, Mr. Fiddle.
Ah, there you are, Gavin. Where have you been?
I was just, deflating the Zeppelin, sir. I did not hear you walk down the stairs. Did you sleep well?
Unfortunately not. It was a restless night, embothered by some strange dreams. My mind craves adventure. And without it, I fear I'm going quite mad. It's been 2 months without the slightest expedition. I'm becoming a little worried. What shall I do if I can't do my adventurings?
Do not fear, sir. There is an old Peruvian saying. The forest is full of trees.
Quite. My grandfather had a massive clock. A fossilized dinosaur egg.
But which came first?
My dear mother, I owe her so much. Approximately £12,000 and a new gazebo. A rather cheeky specimen. I shot my first Yeti with that. Nearly lost my moustache in the process. Just some artifacts I picked up on my travels. My prized possession, an actual tyrannosaur arm bone.
It is a most gripping read, sir.
I'm writing my autobiography. A fiddle here and there.
Oh, there you are, Bertram.
Good morning, dear heart.
It's nearly 10 o'clock. I hardly call that morning. Haven't you got some adventuring to do?
Alas, no. I have been looking, but I just can't find any expeditions worthy of my talents.
Well, if you don't find something to adventure soon, I shall require that you find yourself a proper job.
It's not that easy, my dear. You can't merely go outside and find yourself in a world full of unimaginable creatures. Adventure strikes when you least expect it.
That as may be, I am accustomed to certain standards, Bertram. Being respectable costs money. Your mother agrees with me. She has mentioned there is a very respectable position at Mr. Dullsworth's soap company providing telegrammatic advertising. The hours are long and arduous, and the work repetitive and uninteresting. But you would receive a steady income, Bertram.
My, is that the, I really must be off.
Bertram! Caviar doesn't just grow on trees.
There, my dear. Don't cry. I'm sure there is an adventure just around the corner. Bothersome creature. Foofy's carry basket.
Yes. Would not work, sir.
Do stop crying, dear. I don't like seeing you like this. Is the bottle of gin half full or half empty? Do stop crying, dear. Do stop crying, dear. I don't like seeing you like this. I'm sorry, dear.
You have until the end of the day to find suitable employment, or I am calling Mr. Dullsworth.
Oh, well, of course, my dear.
Thank you, Bertram. Now, could you do me a favour?
Well, I do have an appointment with Lord Arthwipe.
For goodness sake, Bertram, I don't like you running errands for a dreadful man. It's just not becoming. Now then, can you take Foofy to the groomery for me? It's on Groom Street.
Yes, of course, my dear.
This is all very tiresome. I'm going to lie down.
Bothersome creature. Hopefully that will keep him quiet for a while.
May I remind you that I possess immense strength, Mr. Fiddle.
If I could just reach my key.
Yes.
Be a good fellow and move this cabinet, Gavin.
Certainly, sir.
Back in 1878, I managed to hunt down and kill the majestic rhino bird. Up to my knees in adventure in Africa, just before I discovered the world's shortest river. It's bad luck to use an umbrella indoors, don't you know? The door is locked. What am I to do? Fits like a key, literally. What a lovely day for a stroll. hardly any drizzle at all.
There is a storm coming.
What a terrible little man. He never said sorry. Oh, I say! He's bemuddled our bags up. He's got foofy. Rude man! Excuse me, rude man! Excuse me, rude man! He's getting away!
I say.
This way, Gavin! Pardon me? I'm sorry.
Watch it. I say.
Huzzah!
I say.
Nearly got him. My bad. So terribly sorry.
I say.
Do you mind?
This way, Gavin. He's getting away. I say. Pardon me. Come on, Gavin. Do keep up. Oh, watch where you're going.
There he goes, sir.
You sir should be
He's like, hey, Mr.
Get out, I tell you. This way, Gavin. Oh, my bad. So terribly sorry. He's slippery as an eel. Come on, Gavin. Do keep up.
Watch it.
This way, Gavin. Pardon me.
I say.
You're definitely getting closer.
How rude.
I'm sorry.
How rude. Do you mind?
Huzzah! My oranges! My lovely oranges! Ouch!
Are you okay, sir?
What's this? It appears to be a nose. He must have dropped it in his haste to scurry off into the shadows.
Evening, Burble!
Did you see a suspicious, shadowy little man run by, perchance? I wish to return his bag.
No, sir, I have not. You should ask that Sherlock Holmes, sir. He's a proper detective. You can find him in the Adventurers Club.
Yes, I know who he is. I'm quite the detective myself, you know, blessed with a keen eye for detail. Let me have a look at that. Oh, look, a freak show is in town. Have you seen a short, shadowy, sinister-looking chap scurry by?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
You squashed me oranges.
Me lovely oranges.
What's a pickle we're in? Upgrade your moustache. A shilling? I'm not paying that.
Over here. Emelina Snoopsworth, reporter for the Evening Burble.
Good day. Bertram Fiddle, leading Victorian explorator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yes, of course I have. Maybe you can help me. Are you a member of the Adventurers Club?
Indeed I am, madam. How may I be of service?
I'm investigating the ghastly murderings that have been happening, and I want to interview Sherlock Holmes, but he's a very difficult man to get hold of. They won't even allow women in this ridiculous, outdated, backwards club. It's 1884, not the Middle Ages.
Quite. As it happens, I'm going to see Sherlock Holmes now. Perhaps I can ask for you.
That would be most helpful. If you learn anything about the recent murderings, do tell.
He looks a bit sickly. How do you do, Sir Grouchley?
How do you think, Fiddle? Things haven't been the same since I lost my legs in Venice. Constant pain, Fiddle. Constant.
Oh, I am sorry. That sounds terrible.
You weren't there, man. You weren't there.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Fiddles. The usual.
Yes, please. One can never have enough tea. A genuine Fijian mermaid, although it does look a bit fishy. What a unique horn! But what sort of animal is it? What a glorious rhinoceros! The main attraction, taking pride of place on the wall. That poor creature has not been mounted properly. It looks like it could fall down any minute. His antlers are as twisted as this mystery. Your Majesty? Has someone been trolling? Guy Hardwood, how are you?
Fiddle! Long time no see.
Yes, it's been a while.
Just telling Melvis here about my latest adventure. 4 months in Patagonia.
In South America.
Discovered a lost world. It was well splendid. Yeah. Found this thing up a crevice.
Crevasse.
So thought I'd bring it back. Don't even know what it is.
Got a few ideas.
Crazy.
Prehistoric?
Lord Rochestamp has been asleep since 1882. A grisly and gnarled member. Ooh, porcupine canapes. A prickly aperitif. It's a very unique-looking creature.
Don't touch Fiddle. She bites. Not too keen on being cooped up.
You nearly took my elbow off.
But if she got out, who knows what she might do?
Pandemonium, I expect.
Is the lock safe?
Safe as houses, Fiddle. Paid top shilling for that beauty.
Time to cause a flap. Fly, little creature, fly!
Crikey!
Fiddle! You buffoon! What have you done? And blast! Come back! Come back to me! Oh!
Here I am, right behind you, Guy.
Oh, yes, that's the spot.
Sir Clive Odwing, the world-renowned ornithologist's private chamber. He's left his door ajar. Lord Cragglewedge, first man to climb halfway up Mount Everest. It's quite an achievement. Yes. The infamous Jade Griffin. Ah, Sherlock's private room. No doubt where he works on his important cases.
I'm sorry, Holmes. I'm trying. It's just I don't really understand the rules of this game. All your games.
Ah, Fiddle. What brings you here? Come to bore us with more tales of one of your piffling adventures, have you?
No, I'm on a mission to return this bag unto its rightful owner.
And who is its rightful owner?
That I have yet to ascertain. There are absolutely no clues whatsoever.
Have you tried looking in the bag?
Ah, I never thought of that. Oh, a head!
The features have been sliced off expertly with a sharp instrument by someone with skill and panache.
Aha, this looks like the work of London's most elusive serial killer, Jeff the Murderer. Ha! Good luck finding him, Fiddle. The whole of Scotland Yard hasn't been able to track him down in decades.
I rather fancy my luck, Holmes. He can't be that far away.
You, Fiddle, you couldn't find your own tolly water in the toilet. I'll wager you don't even come close. If you can find Jeff the Murderer, I'll wear a woman's dress and dance the trifling gallop round the streets of Lambeth.
I accept, good sir.
Nice to see you, Bertram.
Shush, Watson.
But this...
Go away, Fiddle.
But this...
Shush, Watson.
Your teacup is empty.
What a brilliant detective you seem to be. Now make yourself useful and bring me another one.
Your teacup is...
What? Now make...
Been there. Been there. Been there. Been there. Been... Oh, that's new.
Do you mind?
Oh, terribly sorry. The door was open and no.
Ooh, down a bit, Sandra. Don't just stand there gawking, man. I'm sure it's nothing you haven't seen before. Ooh, you've got cold hands. Pick those leaves up from a fellow in Indies. Strong stuff. Good for relaxing. Help yourself.
I'll be off then.
Be a good fellow and shut the door on your way out.
Is that the breasted wedgecock? I've not seen one of those for many a year.
We have a saying in Peru, two can play that game.
Ooh. Ooh, careful, huh?
One cup at a time should be enough.
Have you found out anything yet?
I'm still conducting my investigation.
Well, tell me as soon as you're done. Our readers demand news as soon as it happens.
Hemlock Street? This must be Lord Arthwipe's abode.
Have you heard the news, Fiddle? There's been another murder, right under our noses. They say he is the devil himself.
Terrible, isn't it?
Terrible? Terrible? You do not know the meaning of the word, Fiddle. Now I, on the other hand, I have done some truly terrible things in my time. Fortunately, I am so rich, I am above the law.
Nice doggy.
It's not a dog, you fool. It's a wolf beast.
Oh, that's an interesting collection of etchings. Interesting paintings, your lordship. Are they Dutch?
My double-headed cobra fiddle. Twice as deadly as a normal one.
Is that blood on your carpet?
Yes, I cut myself. Shaving. Tiger cordial fiddle. A most refreshing libation. Do you want some? It puts a spring in your step, fiddle. Makes you feel 10 feet tall. I have a little errand for you, fiddle. You may encounter a Lady Ravisham whilst traipsing around. She has in her possession some photomographs that I would rather she did not. I need you to retrieve them for me. If you obtain them successfully, meet me in Lady Ravisham's secret garden, and I will reward you handsomely. But tell no one, Fiddle. No one. I have arranged for my coach to take you there. It is waiting outside.
Okay.
Don't touch my saber.
Ah, Mr. Fiddle, I've been waiting for you.
I still have unattended business at the Adventurers Club.
Nevermore.
Hurry up, I ain't got all day.
The Adventurers Club, the finest collection of explorators in the world.
Don't keep poking me. Go and pester someone else.
Go away, Fiddle.
But this...
Shush, Watson.
Maybe I could make something to calm Sherlock down.
Go away, Fiddle.
But this...
Shush, Watson.
That's quite an extensive collection of books you have there. What are they about?
They're mostly about me.
More tea?
Give me that. Being the world's greatest crook thwarter is thirsty work. Go away, Fiddle.
But this...
Shush, Watson.
Maybe I could make something to calm Sherlock down.
They look like a camel, Fiddle.
Your teacup is empty.
What a brilliant detective you seem to be. Now make yourself useful and bring me another one.
One can never have enough tea. Oh my, that's a potent concoction. Try this one. It's a special blend.
Give me that. Being the world's greatest crook thwarter is thirsty work. What is in this tea? I feel somewhat strange.
What have you done? Is he dead? Don't worry, Watson. He's just sleeping.
Oh, I mean, good.
Now, was there something you wanted to tell me? I know you'll think me silly for saying, but you need to ask the spirits for help. Spirits? I am a man of science. I don't believe in such puffery. No, Bertram. They exist. I have seen them with mine own 2 eyes. Sherlock says it was a seagull. But I know it was the spirit of the recently departed. The spirit sometimes lingers on in this realm, especially if it has been wronged. You should help her find peace by collecting the missing body parts. Try and find Count Fulchmuckle. He's a gentleman with an acquired taste, but he does have certain connections. I'm sure he can help you on your quest.
Found out anything yet?
Well, madam, I spoke to Sherlock, but he's somewhat occupied right now.
Typical. The conceited buffoon.
However, I am able to inform you that I, Bertram Fiddle, am now on the case of Jeff the Murderer. And I shan't rest until I find him.
Oh, my goodness, this is wonderful news. Our readers will be delighted to hear about this.
You can tell your readers not to fear. I can be quite sleuthful when I need to be.
Here's my news blimp now. I must be off, Mr. Fiddle, but I'm sure I shall see you again. Good luck, Mr. Fiddle!
Extra! Extra! Bertram Fiddle on the hunt for Jeff the Murderer! Public less than confident!
My, news travels fast around here. Would you say my nose looks big in this?
Hurry up, I ain't got all day. Giddy up!
What a peculiar day this is turning out to be. I'm never going to find myself an adventure at this rate. There is no way a man of my caliber should have to work for Mr. Dullsworth. But at least this mission for Lord Arthwhite should see us well rewarded.
I don't trust him. He has funny eyes.
Lord Arthwhite? He's a very important and extremely well-connected gentleman. If we can impress him, I'm sure he will be able to provide us with some form of adventure. We must hunt down this Jeff the Murderer, and fast. But the odds are stacked against us. He has eluded all attempts at capture so far, and taunts even the greatest detective minds. Imagine the look on Sherlock's face if we were to succeed where he has not.
And your wife's dog, sir.
And Foofy. I must get him back, or Werther will be furious.
We have a saying in Peru, an armadillo never gives up.
You're right, Gavin, and neither shall we. There he is now! Quick! Stop the coach! Don't let him get away again, Gavin! There he is! Behind bars, where he belongs. Oh, damn it! How did he get through there? An oar next to a gate in an alley? Why, you could say it was an alligator. They won't budge. How did he get through there? Dr. Jupitron's reinvigorative tonic. A cure for all your ailments and whimsies. No point going back that way. Or maybe not. No.
At your service.
Quickly, Gavin, you curmudgeonly elf. We must follow him.
Sir, I sense a disturbance in defense.
He's a slippery little fellow. Where's he gone now?
Why is your nose so funny?
What did you say? Excuse me, did you see a man run by? About this high, mean, squinty eyes, a menacing scowl.
Indeed I did. He knocked me over and trod on my monocle. Oh, bother, it's cracked. It's no use to me now.
Here, let me help you up. It's broken, but it might just help. Gracious me! Those are sizable undergarments.
Count Fulchmuffle's residence. How may I help you?
I am on the hunt for a fiendish villain who has the city in a grip of terror. May I come in?
You can't come in. Master is out. He went out on one of his nocturnal perambulations last night, and I haven't seen him since.
Oh, really?
He's a funny one, to be honest, sir. Hates the lie, and he has some strange requests. But he's always been good to me.
Ah, I should probably be off now.
Oh, yes. I'm afraid I've said too much. Good day, sir. And if you see the Count, tell him his breakfast is getting cold.
This is Lady Ravisham's house. She was known as the most beautiful lady in London, but no one has seen her for years. These gangs of pigeons are getting bolder all the time. Shoo! Shoo! What are they pecking at? It's a mouth! One more piece of the puzzle. What a winning smile! I say, that's not to be sniffed at. That's too heavy for me to lift. I'll put my...
At your service.
It's a good start. That looks a bit prickly. A footstool. That will come in handy. The lesser spotted glump. Hello, your ladyship. How are you?
What's that? I can't hear a word you're saying.
I'm no Count Phil. My beak is sealed. What? Only wants a cracker. I'm starving.
What a dreadful racket. I can't hear myself think. What a magnificent diamond.
What are you doing, young man? Don't you know it's rude to poke around a lady's chamber without being properly introduced?
She can't hear me. Deaf as a post. That looks like it was painted a long, long time ago. Hello, your ladyship. How are you?
What's that? I can't hear a word you're saying. Oh, that's better. I can hear you now.
Have you heard about the murderous villain known only as Jeff the Murderer? I, Bertram Fiddle, am hunting him down. You should be careful, living on your own.
Don't worry, young man. I have a feeling I shall be quite safe. Is there anything else you want?
Squawk!
Have you met Mr. Calamus? He's my only companion. I tell him all my secrets.
Tells me all her secrets, but never remembers to feed me. Barely got the energy to lift my wings.
Rummage in my drawers if you like, dearie. I've got nothing to hide.
What a magnificent
Look how it cut.
Nothing. A mere trinket that has brought nothing but bad luck. A gift from someone I'd rather forget. May it bring you better fortune than it has me. Rummage in my drawer.
This gaping chasm is too wide for me to leap across. That won't work. I'll have to... A stoolish idea.
Yes.
The wall is too... I don't think anyone has been in here for quite...
We have a saying in Peru. A wise monkey does not need a door.
Excellent idea, Gavin. Now, if only we had a monkey. I see. An Emerson and Burke portable steam plinth for elevating your opinion. But how do I get on it? Hello, good sir. May I have a word?
Hold on, mister. My exotic produce is getting dripped on. I have to move it all. Right, bloomin' state, I tells ya.
What are they?
Very special, that's what they are. But I ain't got time for chitter-chatter. Water is dripping everywhere. It's gonna bespoil everything.
It's a bit fishy.
It's a pineapple. Ain't you never seen one before?
What are they?
Very... I ain't got... Look at me roof. It's in tatters. Not 10 minutes ago, a huge pink bird, the sort I've never seen before, swooped down. It tried to get at me marrows. I only just managed to fight it off.
Giant pink bird, you say? I wonder what that could have been.
Great big flappy fin it were, with eyes like beetroot.